by 1846, prosperous Nauvoo rivaled Chicago as the largest city in Illinois. On June 7, 1844, the first and only edition of the Nauvoo Expositor was published. 2 days later, by order of the Nauvoo City Council, the paper's printing press was destroyed. As a result, Joseph and Hyrum were charged with treason and ordered to go to Carthage. Illinois Governor Thomas Ford proposed a trial there by a non-Mormon jury and guaranteed the brothers' safety. Leaving Nauvoo for Carthage, Joseph said, "I am going like a lamb to the slaughter, but I am as calm as a summer's morning. I have a conscience void of offense towards God and towards all men. I shall die innocent, yet it shall be said of me, he was murdered in cold blood." At Carthage jail, the jailer allowed the men to stay in the upstairs bedroom. A little after 5 p.m., the evening of June 27, 1844, a mob of 100 men who had blackened their faces for disguise stormed the jail. Hyrum was shot through the door on the left side of the face. Joseph held his dead body and said, "Oh, my poor dear brother Hyrum." Joseph fired 3 shots through the door at the mob. After firing the shots, Joseph turned and headed for the window. He was shot twice in the back and twice in the chest. His body fell through the window. He was shot 3 more times as he lay on the ground, either dead or dying. When word of the assassinations reached Nauvoo, Porter Rockwell galloped through the streets, crying with grief, "Joseph is killed! They have killed him!" John Taylor, who was wounded with Joseph at Carthage, said of the brothers, "In life they were not divided, and in death they were not separated. They lived for glory, they died for glory, and glory is their eternal reward." Church leadership now fell to Brigham Young, who affirmed that all priesthood keys had been given to the 12 apostles by Joseph. As he spoke, many saw Brigham transfigured before them, and it seemed as though Joseph Smith himself were talking. In the next year, the church and Nauvoo continued to grow. Then in January 1845, Nauvoo's city charter was revoked, and mob violence erupted again. Rumors that federal troops would march on the city led Brigham Young to make 2 decisions: finish the temple and prepare to move to the Rocky Mountains. By the aid of sword in one hand and trowel in the other, the saints, through hunger and thirst and weariness and prayings, completed the temple in February 1846. That same month, angry citizens of Hancock County forced the Mormons to leave Nauvoo, exposing them to the elements in the worst of winter. In a winter so cold and bitter the Mississippi River froze over, the Latter-day Saints were driven from their homes and lands down Parley Street, which came to be known as the Street of Tears, into the unknown mystery of the western frontier. The completed temple they had sacrificed so much to build was in use for only 6 weeks. On the wall of their beautiful abandoned temple They left a message in brilliant gold letters: "Come after us."